the evil spirit that came from the outside. Within the Jewish mythology, a dibbuk, from the word dābec, meaning adhere or cling to, is a malicious possessing spirit, believed to be the dislocated soul of a dead person. It supposedly leaves the host's body once it has accomplished its goal, sometimes after being helped. I would use the term aided as it bears the cross. Dibbuk is an abbreviation of dābec mē-rūaḥ, meaning a cleavage of an evil spirit. Wouldn't that be the Thoth sigil, who is also Ra personified? Or dibbuk min ha-ḥīṣōnīm, meaning dibbuk from the outside, which is found in man. Dibbuk comes from the Hebrew word dybbuk, which means act of sticking, like a form of parasite, and is the normal form derived from the verb adhere or cling. The term first appears in a number of 16th century writings, though it was ignored by mainstream scholarship until S. Ansky's play The Dybbuk, which popularized the concept within literary circles. Early accounts of possession, such as that given by Josephus, were demonic possession rather than that by ghosts. That simply depends on perspective. Demons were spirits given form. The play of Dybbuk becomes a container which is then venerated in popular fancy. These accounts advocated orthodoxy among the populace as a preventative measure. For example, it was suggested that a sloppily made mezuzah, or entertaining doubt about Moses' crossing of the Red Sea, opened one's household to Dybbuk possession. I find this to be a form of trickery. One mistake on the mezuzah, and you and your household are in trouble. But wouldn't this mean that worship is actually dangerous, literally playing with fire? Very precise details of names and locations have been included in accounts of Dybbuk possession. Ansky's play is a significant work of Yiddish theatre and has been adapted a number of times by writers. In the play, a young bride is possessed by the ghost of a man she was meant to marry, had her father not broken her marriage agreement. There are other forms of soul transmigration within Jewish mythology. In contrast to the Dybbuk, the adhere, meaning impregnation, is allegedly a positive possession, which happens when a righteous soul temporarily possesses a body. This is always done with consent, so that the soul can perform a mitzvah. This would be a willing possession. They must all come willingly. Hence it is possibly trickery. The Gilgul, literally meaning rolling, puts forth the idea that the soul must live through many lives before it gains the wisdom to rejoin with God, a very different type of resurrection. In psychological literature, the Dybbuk has been described as a hysterical syndrome, which gives me the opportunity to raise a little understanding in this area. Adhere or cling to is simply a variant of attributed or attached to. The demons in ancient Babylonia were attributed to many of the negative human conditions, both physical and mental. The ancient peoples of Babylon were led by shepherd kings to believe this. In fact, they were programmed to think in this manner, which allows the preservation of these entities in every aspect of our lives. Story, to myth, then to the planets and the stars, illnesses and cures, science, arts and crafts. In computer terms, the add-on and the API are also names of ancient gods, connected not only to Babylonia, but to the Scandinavian Scythians, the Sith. Descriptively, those who attach themselves to an already existing system. Even the motherboard itself dons the name Hermes, the only figure I have seen that has all the works attributed to him. Hermes is a dibbuk, the book, the myth, mu-theos, the first piece of literature, the dibbuk, the man behind the man behind the man. We have much to learn. Please hit that notification bell to ensure that you're notified of each upload. Share, like, comment and subscribe to support the channel for more ancient mystery.